the button, Joey.
It's pushed.
Okay.
It's pushed. Apparently, we're live.
Okay.
It's my job to push buttons.
Oh, yes, it is. That's a heck of a button.
Trigger warning.
Goes.
Him in that track.
Da-da-da-da.
You don't deserve
it's
to
just
have
getting
that,
shorter.
sir.
Just getting shorter and shorter.
Genetics.
I can always buy another track and cut it up more just for Joey.
Oh,
What's going on? How's everybody doing?
Mm-hmm.
This fine Friday.
Friday.
we made it through the
Doing
week.
well. Doing well. Made it through another week.
We should
Weekend's
start off
here.
by wishing one of our podcast hosts here, the Mustachio, a happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Happy
thank you.
birthday, buddy.
2, 3. Happy
Happy birthday.
Come on, Matt. Join in. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mustachio. Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday to you.
Don't quit your day job.
Well, at least we tried to sing once on here.
Yeah. I knew it
Thank
wasn't
you.
going to go well.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm
well,
involved.
it's the sentiment. It's the sentiment.
Watch
of it.
that be what,
That's true.
what gets us.
No, it's public domain now.
Public domain.
Public domain.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
out of here.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
What's going on?
Another year around the world.
Yeah.
Yep. Do anything
Finally
special
getting
today
into
for your
that.
birthday?
I did.
How-
I used the scroll saw tonight.
Really? Was that just to hold the door open or to take
Yeah.
videos to put it in a marketplace?
Nope. So I needed a little handle to grab the honeycomb on my laser enclosure, and instead of just doing a whole, I made it complicated and put little curves on the side. So.
Really? You didn't need it complicated, so you scroll sawed it
Uh-huh.
instead of 3D printing it.
Imagine what you could do
No,
if you had
no,
a
no, no.
CNC.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
Or
yes.
late.
No. I'll grab it. I'll grab it for video purposes, so that I needed to scroll that up.
Oh, there you go.
It
So
was an afterthought. Afterthought. That's what it was.
not really. I mean, I just didn't know. I didn't know if I wanted like sides. I didn't know how I wanted to.
It was
pull that up,
detached.
so
It was
It
detached.
was.
Unattached. It's detached now.
Now it's detached. Yep. that
Now
piece
it
is
is definitely detached.
But yeah, I got the spindle sander flipped over on the flip cart. Had to retrain myself on how to put the spin. It had the belt on, so I had to relearn how to put the spindle on, because I was like, "This is really loose. This isn't gonna spin." I did it wrong. So I learned.
That's how you learn.
Yeah.
Making mistakes.
Yeah, the more you know. Where's that?
There
button?
you go. G.I. Joe.
What are you guys up to this week?
I finally managed to get the domino out and start dominoing up the Joe Press cart. So that's about halfway done. And then I pause so we could go live. Once we're done, I'll finish that up, hopefully. Already got some pieces dry fit. So it's looking good.
Was it just me and Joey that bought that drill press?
I think
Scott did. I think
someone
Scott
else did too. Scott, maybe.
Yeah, that Shop Fox.
Don't
that
ask.
was-
Don't ask Tyler.
I've
70%
already heard. I've already heard.
He was on the text thread.
Yeah, I heard you.
He's
Heard
all right.
there was a moment of weakness, or
I'm very
Or-
influenced by these
Oh,
guys here,
Yeah.
just like what y'all did to me last night.
Oh, yeah. I want this to work. Okay, you need this,
Well,
this, this. Well, I
it
don't
would
want to
have
spend
worked
that
the
money.
way I envisioned it in my head, but then y'all took me to the next level.
Oh, no, I took you to that. You're not going to have to
Like
get your butt
always,
up. On.
like always,
You're
like
get-
Steve's known to do that. You know, it's
I
like
just
I'm
think
looking at
wasn't
this,
me
he's
last
like,
night.
Well,
This was all me, but I just took you from not having to get up on the ladder in 3 weeks when it quits working. You know,
and it was just like the lathe. You know, I was like, look at this, and then you threw me that little nugget, and it's like,
That-
oh
that
well,
was-
if you're
that
gonna get
was my-
one,
that was my fault as well. That is
you need to
that's
totally go with this.
my fault as well.
For anybody who's wondering what the heck we're talking about, it's a little automation for the shop for lights and plugs. Joey's taking a deep dive into the automation, getting high tech.
Making his shop a little smarter.
Yeah, he wants to just be able to talk to the shop and have things turn
Get
on
done.
and turn off.
Yeah, it's nice. Now, if I could only figure out how I could just make the stuff for me, I'd just sit back.
That's what a CNC
Like,
is
put
for.
it
You
together.
just need some robots.
That would be the
together.
You just need more
CNCs.
robots.
Yeah,
From start to
robots.
finish. Be doing good. Look at Matt down there. He's shaking his head. That's right. He was giving me heck the other day, and I was like, just wait. Just wait. You'll soon enough be wanting to turn your lights on and off automatically by just saying a word. We're known to influence.
That's how I do it right there. I'll just teach you. All three go on just like this. They
He
go off
uses
like
his hands. He uses his hands.
Now
Listen to
just
That's
wait
this.
till I
right.
can automate the temperature
these knuckles drag. Okay.
and say, turn my air conditioners on. Turn my air conditioners on.
Joe, you got to get to the point where you don't even. You just walk into the room and the lights come on and the temperature adjusts based on your preferences. You know, the house learns your behaviors, and you don't have to do anything.
Install
Just
And then
like
air
Star Trek.
Sarah
conditioners.
Connor's going to be coming by going, we got to kill this. Yeah, no. Nope.
And then it breaks.
Come with me
and
if you
then-
want to live.
Nope.
I'll be back.
Nope.
Well, it is not long for Skynet before it goes live.
Mhm.
I was working with Skynet quite a bit today for different things. So it was both exhilarating and frustrating all at the same time.
There we go.
You still
As
working
computer
on
programming usually is.
As programming usually is.
Am I on this mic?
Yes.
believe
Yes, you are.
Yes. Is this thing on?
Well, I was on the wrong speakers. I was like, I can't hear these guys, and I kept turning it up, and it wouldn't. Like, oh, I'm on the PC speakers. That's why.
It's not like this is our first time doing this, Joe.
Are you laughing because of the automation part, Matt?
No.
No.
No, you kept on saying that you
And I
couldn't
can't
hear.
figure out how to work the computer, but I'm automating everything. I know that's why you're laughing. Man, I can't turn my lights on. How do I do it?
Man, I bought this drill press and this big planer and this big joiner and this big table, and I'm allergic to wood.
Well, you know.
He wouldn't be the first woodworker to have allergies.
Yeah.
I'll sit back and stare at him.
Mm.
They gave them to me. Can't get them dirty. They just gotta keep them pristine.
Your tools, they're so clean. Boy.
You see, guys, see what I have to get put up with these bullies?
Oh, come on.
They get me to buy all this stuff, and then they make fun of me.
Not
We're-
not
we're-
this guy. Not this guy.
We're not bullying you. We're just
You asked.
making suggestions. You ask,
asked.
we
Yep.
give you the information you asked for, and then you turn around and buy stuff.
Yep. You
And
were
then
trying
leave
to
it in the
solve a
box.
problem. We
Right.
helped you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They go, yeah, it sure is fun whitewashing this fence. And you go, really?
So what's up with you, Matt?
Boy.
What have you been up to this week?
Not much actually. I'm at the jobby job most of the week. Got a little bit finished up in the shop and realized that I had more batteries than I thought I had. So I had to put some more battery holders, and then realized I had more tools than I thought I had. Got a couple more tool holders, running out of space. So got to make another shelf to be able to hold all that.
I
So
thought you were gonna say make another shop.
I was just going to say, when is the shop coming?
that is actually designed, and I'm getting the woods together for it, and got to get some footings in the ground, and that'll be coming pretty soon, actually.
Nice.
So got some 6x6 pieces. I'm going to pour the pillars for it, and I'll put in anchors, and then put in all the same size 6x6s, because they'll all be level, and then hang the joists from that, and then the 2x6s, and then steel roofing. Steel. I'm not going to do steel siding. I'm going to do batten board siding.
Yeah,
And
like
so,
a party board or something.
Yeah, so that way I can cut it myself and have my own stuff going through, and
Watch
then do
those
the
hands. Watch those hands. You're gonna get that camera to start moving on you.
Okay, that's what it is. But that's the plan for that. So I've actually had somebody down a couple trees yesterday, and told him to cut them into certain lengths, and he'll be putting those on the trailer and bringing them over. And then I contacted a couple tree fellers, and they are arborists, and they're going to start bringing some trees by and dropping them off. Told them the kind of species I'm kind of looking for, but I'm actually not picky at this point in time.
You just
So-
became the dump spot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take some time for those logs to dry out. In fact, they just cleared a lot, and they got about 64 trees that are sitting there piled up. So they're going to cut the root balls off and bring them this way. So it's cheaper for them to bring them here than there is to the dump, because that's where they're bringing them now. So that
do
breaks
they,
my heart.
do they pay? Do they pay by weight for those?
I
Mhm.
forgot how it's done down here because most of them will gladly bring them to you if you
Yeah.
want them.
Yeah. Because I mean, if you go to the dump, you got to pay for it. You got to pay by weight.
Yep.
Like it's expensive real quick.
Yeah.
That's sure
Ah.
money in their pocket minus the fuel it takes them and the time.
Exactly. Which they were gonna have to do anyways to take it to the dump. So, I mean, I'll take the root balls. I don't care. But,
Bonfire.
You don't want
Really?
those.
You want the root balls? You don't want those.
You don't want those.
You're going to have to pressure wash them all, and then there's still going to be stuff you're going to find embedded in there. And
what else do I do?
well,
They
it sounds
cut
like
the
you
root balls
sharpen
off
chains a
and-
lot.
Turns.
Yeah.
Turns. They'd make some awesome bowls.
That's
It's
right.
that burl.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
I forgot about that. Oh,
Oh.
right. We just did a whole episode on wood turning, getting into
Yeah.
it. Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Zach,
yeah.
I've been
that's
seeing
right.
these reels pop up
Oh,
across
yeah.
Instagram. I mean, nonstop.
Yeah,
about
imagine that.
Yeah.
Turn around and sell those. They go pretty high for those pieces of burl.
Mhm. Well,
Turn
and actually, I had a
around.
buddy hit me up. He sent me a picture of a huge burl that's on a tree right now. And he's like, "Hey, if I give you this burl, will you make me a small bowl out of it?" Sure, I will. Yes, I will.
Enough to make like 17 bowls.
It's a pretty big burl.
Uh-huh.
And so, yeah, we'll cut it up and make it pretty.
Nice. Let's go back to the shop. Refresh my memory. What do you, what size are you building
Oh, for the
for the shop?
oh, the sawmill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my sawmill is 40 by 40. That's what I'm going to be doing. So that way I
Yeah.
can have my staging, park my tractor, whatever it is that I'm going to have, and stage my tools, everything inside there. Sawmill will run, perpendicular to the entrance, and put in a staging area basically, so that I don't
Yeah.
have to I don't have to have a tractor to put it on the mill. That's the plan.
Are you
But
gonna have
that's-
like a
yeah.
hoist or something?
hmm a winch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. Make it easy. Make it easy on yourself.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm not getting any younger. Exactly.
Yeah.
I can muscle this into place.
Once. And 3 weeks. 3 weeks later, you're not muscling anything else still.
Flash forward to tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So
Back.
what are the regulations down there in Georgia for stuff like that, like outbuildings and stuff? Are there any, or does because I'm up in New England, I'm from Massachusetts.
Right.
You got to have like licenses and surveys and plans and
Permits and yeah.
permits, and everybody wants their cut, and
Mhm.
you know, at different stages, everything's got to, you know, you got to have the foundation inspected, then you got to have this inspected, and you know, so what's
And
it like
so-
down there in Georgia?
So closer to the city, right? Closer to Atlanta, there's a lot. When you're out where Tyler is, there's a lot. When you're Gainesville, Gwinnett, Northeast, there's big cities over there. A lot. When you're out in Tallapoosa, Georgia,
Alabama.
just about 1 mile as the
East
crow
Alabama.
flies. Yeah.
East Alabama.
Literally, I was expecting, because I'm used to permits and the inspections that we do. I'm used to that. So I had everything laid out. I was ready to go. I got my permit for my electrical, and I was ready. That was the only thing they do is the electrical company made me pull a permit for the 400 amp service instead of a 200 amp service. And I'm ready. I'm building inspectors coming. I'm psyched. I'm like, I got my plans out. I got everything. Everything's done. I got pictures, photographs, stamped drawings. I'm ready. Pulls in, walks in with a marshal. Walks in. They walked in and looked. Well, you're not growing dope. Got in the car and left. I'm like, no, come back here. I got like footing reports. I got
all the stuff
ready.
I'm supposed to have.
Yeah, I got pictures of all my electrical run, everything. Now,
You want to see the SketchUp drawings?
Adam. Yeah, no, that was actually a letdown. But then I thought about it. I'm like, great, because now I want to build another one. But
Yeah.
So, and it's a good thing, bad thing. I mean, it's a good thing because they leave me alone, but it's a bad thing because some people don't build as well.
Need adult supervision.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Out there with flip flops on, trying to weld and grind.
No.
That's approved safety equipment. What are you talking about?
Exactly. It'll
should
dig
prove
into my toe
flip-flops?
before it gets to me.
That's right. Shop flops.
Well, did I lose y'all?
No.
No.
We're still here.
No, we're good.
Wonder why this mic. I think this mic, it just keeps. I think I'm gonna have to restart the whole computer. It won't finish that firmware update.
No, don't worry about it. You sound fine.
Exactly.
working.
Yeah, you're good.
I mean,
Worry
you
about
have-
it after.
And I was like, I got 20 minutes till we go live. It should work.
Oh,
Should be able to
you
do
never
it.
update right before you do something.
No.
Ooh.
6 months later, the thing's still spinning.
Exactly. We have a short update for you 6 weeks later. Yeah.
I've got 7 files on Fusion that say that they're going to upload to Fusion Cloud at some point. This has been happening for at least 6 months. And so I just have to say, pause upload if I want to close Fusion every single time. No idea what the files are. No clue.
Oh.
Interesting.
Never trust it.
So what you got going on, Steve? What's going on in your shop?
Yeah, just working on that drill press stand right now. That's it. Like I said a little earlier, I just got the domino out. It's about 3/4 of the way dominoed, and I started doing some dry fit of it. Yeah, that's it. Hopefully,
Minus 11 days, right?
yeah. Hopefully tonight after the live ends, I'll finish up all the dominoes, get the dry fits going, glue it up.
Everything's edge
And-
banded.
everything's edge banded except for one silly little piece that I missed. It's in the back, so I'm not going to worry about it. No one's going to see it. It's shop furniture. It's
I mean,
crappy plywood, so I'm not worried about it. It's not like my miter station that I went all out on.
yeah. But if you did, I mean, as long as you have the right tools for it, it'd be really easy to do.
Yeah.
You still break out that iron.
It's
and do it
easy.
the old-fashioned way.
I could, but I
Maybe
could
you should do a reel.
break it
on
out
that.
and just edge band it. Yeah,
Mhm.
maybe.
Maybe you
Mhm.
should do
with a
do-
Contoro in the shot.
What's
Yeah,
that?
it's super easy to just fire
Come
up
on.
and
You had to ruin it. You had to ruin it, birthday boy. Jeez, I was just trying to skate around it. Let me just mess it up.
Everything
I just
cool
wanted
they just
kind of
said,
to
you
get a
messed
little
it up.
I can see how you raised his
Oh.
head real quick when I said that. Dang it, mustache. We'll let you slide.
He knew. He knew.
You
Friends
could-
like
you
that.
could,
With
you could
friends
do a
like
reel. You could do a reel, ironing it on with a Conturo in the background, and say, if you don't have one, you can do this.
yeah. Sad part is I don't even have any of the iron-on stuff.
We can fix that.
I mean, why would
I'll
you?
drop some by.
Right, exactly. I
need
mean,
a
once
link?
I
And I
got
can
that,
send you that.
We got a link in the
cutoff
bio.
track
Link in the
track
bio.
where you can put it
Yeah.
in the background, so it'll know who you're referring that to
yeah.
with that little section of track saw. Blue
Wow.
track.
Wow. Joey, this is our sponsor.
You don't mind. He's
Hey,
like glutton
he
for punishment.
started it. He started it.
I did start it this week.
Yeah.
I fully accept all responsibility for this week. There is no.
Hey,
doubt
everybody
about
got a
that.
good laugh out of it.
You notice right there, a little chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
my gosh,
Keyless-
I didn't
yeah,
notice
keyless
that till
chicken.
now.
He brings it on
Keyless
himself.
chicken.
He brings it
Yeah.
on
Keyless chicken.
himself. Just saying.
Yeah,
Say.
darn autocorrect.
Oh gosh.
Oh, Lord.
I gotta come clean. I opened the box and I looked at it and I go, I don't get the joke. completely forgot that we were on a text thread and I was trying to find out information for a keyless chuck for my drill press. And I know Tyler has one, and I asked him, what does he recommend for a keyless chuck? And
That's not what you
my
asked.
fat fingers typing on a tiny keyboard on my phone auto corrected to keyless chicken. So I now have 20 of these little squawky chickens all around the shop. It was good once he had to explain it to me. I was like,
Yeah, I had to
"Oh,
explain it.
right."
Which
Yeah,
kind of ruins the joke a little bit.
it
but, yeah.
does ruin it. Yeah,
You need to strategically place those places so when you're shooting reels,
yeah.
somebody's going to ask about it. And it
Yep,
may just
yep.
get something started. Just-
Well, that one's going to be there for a while. I got one over by the CNC, and then I got like 18
at least something
others
gets to touch
somewhere.
those lanes.
Yeah,
Or
you know,
or next time, I mean, don't put me in this boat, but next time you go over to people's shops, just put
Just leave 'em one?
chickens in random spots.
yeah.
That's what I did with a little Forge 3D sustainer insert when I went to Jason's
Oh, yeah.
shop. I just started putting them in all the sustainers
right.
around the shop.
Has he found them yet?
I think so.
He did. Yeah.
You did find them? How long did
Yeah.
it take him?
He didn't find it when I was there.
I think it was like a week or two. I think he said. I think some of them showed up in the videos.
They
in
did.
the video.
Oh,
Once
no.
I heard about it, I'm like, I see. There's one.
Yeah, there's
It's
another.
kind of like the Dirk from Dayton stickers. They just
They
kind of
just
show
show
up
up.
places.
Well, I was going to be evil, and I was going to take one of the little cricket, noisemakers
Oh yeah,
that just
that's
chirp,
just
chirp randomly and like insert it into the sustainer,
Oh, rude.
under
rude.
it, so you would be like, "Where does that sound come?" But I couldn't be that mean.
yeah. That's just mean.
Funny,
Yeah, funny. Yes, mean also.
also yes.
I saw someone I saw someone that strategically, I think they took like the handle off their sustainer, and they slid an air tag into it.
Yep.
You could have done.
Yep.
You should have done something like that.
I mean, if I was gonna be really brutal, what I'd do is I would, put a pause and a print layer, and drop it into the actual print.
Oh,
Are you talking about those little chirping things? Have y'all seen
Yeah.
those?
yeah, that's what he's talking about.
They just chirp
Yep.
randomly for
Whatever.
a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, for like a year, and you can't ever find it because it'll chirp and then it won't chirp for 20 minutes. Yeah.
And it's just loud enough where you hear it, but you can't locate it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It goes over there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal.
I did get a new little tool in the shop today. I got my official Duresta ice pick. Finally got one of them.
Ooh.
I got one of those.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah.
Yes. Nice.
That looks like a weapon.
It's an
No,
ice
it-
pick.
it's a
It
it's a
It's
marking
a-
gauge.
It's a marking gauge,
Yeah.
Okay.
and it's a tool.
Yes.
And a shiv.
If you need to poke something that's very, very small, works really well.
That's right.
Yeah.
Or something that's very annoying.
Or if you have to poke a hole through something,
Yep.
it works.
Yep. I didn't get the one with the magnet, but
Yeah,
Maybe
no,
the
I don't
next
either.
one.
I got the first gen, so the very first batch
Yeah.
that he did, I got one of those.
yeah. Yeah. What?
Oh.
Is she going to work?
No, it's my daughter.
So, Mustache, did get anything special for birthday?
I don't think so. Not that. Oh, I got some candy. There's Kit Kat. Oh, what the heck did she get me? Some kind of Kit Kat, like Easter bunnies, maybe.
Kit
Kit
Kat.
Kat Easter bunnies. That's a new one.
That's, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, kind of like those Reese's, kind of like the Reese's Easter bunnies that you can get,
Okay. Yep.
something like
I like
that.
the
I think.
Reese's Easter eggs. Those are good.
Oh, those
Yeah, those aren't bad.
Those are evil. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh,
Yeah.
those are so freaking good. We always get a couple bags of those. We got a big sweet tooth here.
No, nothing.
Yeah,
nothing
wrong with that.
Nope. But yeah, I just want to get this. I want to get this laser project done.
Pew, pew.
Still gonna make the doors.
What else you got to do?
Doors. I did mark where the drawer slides are gonna go. I gotta mark those.
Are they going to go on the sides?
Yeah, they are. Did you? How did
you
you
go.
know that? How'd you know that?
It's a good place for them.
But
As long as they're just not detached.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, they'll be.
Well,
attached.
but they can be detached.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't really work very well. I am
Kinda hard to
trying
put
to
on.
figure out. I am trying to figure out how I'm going to do, because I have the drawer shelf, and then above that is where the honeycomb's going to be, and that's where that frame is. And I got little legs. Maybe I'll domino. Maybe some dominoes over here. Here.
Oh, my
Giggles over here tonight.
goodness. Oh, he makes it so easy.
Oh,
Yeah.
just as long as
Yeah.
Greg
Yeah.
doesn't show up.
Craig might make an appearance.
There's nothing wrong with Greg.
No. I
Will it be
said
on the
Greg.
Oh, I'll hide him.
Greg.
Oh.
Greg
Greg.
Oh,
with a G.
hey,
G.
I thought you said Craig.
No.
that's what I said. But these,
Which
these
has the G in it as well.
animals
Yes.
were thinking something else.
Well, you kicked that off, Joey. That was your
Yes,
fault.
you
I
did,
said
Joe.
Craig with the K.
No. You.
No, you did. You did.
No. Don't try to turn this around on me. Don't try
That
to
was
blame
your,
me.
you. This is your fault.
That was already in the past. I had moved on from that. But these guys
Holy
did
oh,
not,
oh.
evidently.
Oh, that was detached. Oh, that was detached.
That was
Okay.
detached. Right.
Detached.
Correct. Right. It was detached.
it,
That was a
got it.
detached joke.
I see.
Right.
Catch
What?
up.
She loves you.
And I love you.
What-
As I'm talking.
What are you working on, Tyler?
Getting ready for launch week. I'm not sure it's going to be launch week this week. I think it'll be launch week or this coming week. I think we'll hit the 31st for couple new products. So that's coming up. So you're trying to get all that nailed down,
What
get
are we
orders
launching?
out.
Can you say?
Yeah. I mean, it's just the Surface. So the Sustainer topper gets launched. So goes on top of your Sustainer to give you more work surface in the shop if you need it, or on the job site, or pretty much anywhere. And so been refining and tweaking the design a little bit. I think a lot of people saw it at Texas Woodworking Festival, and then of course at the con, but change it up a little bit to allow some more integration with some of the other products. So that's one thing we always try to think about and do, is making sure that anything that comes out has a tie to the other parts of the family. So working on that, and then got a new offset pod, Maximus pod, that'll be released to kind of complement the Minimus offset that we already have. And a few bits and bobs, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, nothing too awfully exciting, but just continue to let new things into the market and hopefully get Nexus. I don't think it'll be out quite yet, but Nexus for the new Grabo brushless will be somewhere behind that as well. So requires a little bit of a redesign of the plate itself, because the Grabo brushless is a little bit not as big as the DeWalt, but not as small as the Grabo Pro Lifter 20, the older one. So yeah,
Cool.
so, a lot of little of this, little of that, and then really for the biggest thing is trying to make sure that Surface, we can produce it and be efficient about it. So trying to make some changes in the shop to support both types of operations, both the normal sysgrip and those types of fulfillments and assemblies, but also having space to woodwork as well to produce produce surface, and not to make too big a mess or have to shuffle too many things around to do that. So optimization stuff.
Nice. A lot of stuff going on.
I'm still working, trying to get the MRP system done. So yeah.
Now, all my stuff should be in tomorrow, so I can hopefully I'll either be cussing you from over here or praising you. We'll see how easy those light switches are to install.
They're just light switches, so they're.
Maybe just a couple wires.
I mean, just if you're wondering, just touch it to your tongue to see if it's on or off.
Yeah, like a 9-volt battery.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
What could go wrong?
That's what I heard.
We'll see how good that goes. I'm dreading it. Hopefully, it's not a big deal.
You'll be fine. The only thing I was thinking after we talked last night was I'd probably keep the bridge or the Caseta hub that you got in the shop area if you can, because you said some of those boxes, one box is metal and one is not. Is that correct?
Oh no, one box is metal. That's the
Yeah,
only
one
box. There's two switches in it, two light switches in it.
Right, but there's
Yep.
another switch, another dual switch for your office, or a two-way
Right
switch,
here.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that one's not metal. So I'd just make sure I'd keep the hub. Not, I won't say close, but not a lot of partitions.
Well, I got to put both switches over there with them in the metal box
Okay.
because I've got my light split up into two circuits.
Okay.
Half the shop is so many LEDs and the other half is another set. Even though I could have run them off for one because they hardly pull any amperage, but I switched it up into two circuits when I did it. So I'm just going to put those two switches out there. And, if I got to do these in here at some point, I'll do it. And then I can sync them to that hub because that hub's going to go right here close. It could be like midpoint.
Yeah.
Between them. Then I could put these on this unit in here and leave those on that unit out there, right? I'd be able to split them up.
Yeah.
Because basically I'm just telling the hub to turn on like office or shop. And the unit, the A girl will turn that on, will send the signal to that hub.
Yep.
Is the way.
Yeah, that's correct.
True.
We'll see how that works out. I'm probably going to wire up one of the plugs in a little bit, I think, to see if I can get that thing to sync up to those, to my speakers out there. Because I haven't tried it. I got it in today, but I haven't tried it. So.
Cool.
Ooh.
Automate.
Yep,
Automate everything.
it's great.
It is
Pretty
great.
soon we'll have you using Home Assistant.
I'll need the help if we do, when we do it, when we build the new place, because then I'm going to fully implement it into the new house. And I want a hub point for like, I'm gonna actually have a telco room closet to where I could put a rack system in there, and I want everything going in there. I don't want crap spread anywhere. I want my internet in there. I want like a massive storage device for like movies, all that stuff. And then I'll have them route RJ45 to each room in case we need to put something there to reach it. And put a switch in. But I'm gonna have that set up. I already y'all can help me figure that out.
Yeah, 10 gig
that
to every room.
Fiber, Cat 8, 25 gig connection. Gotcha,
There
man.
you go. Yeah. Nice IDF right there in the closet. Get you a bunch of Ubiquity gear.
There you go.
Ooh.
That'll be nice.
Mhm.
Let's see if I can get
That sounds
affiliate
like
link.
You think I'm a
bad?
You think I'm a bad influence on some things, man? You get me started down that road, and you're gonna be like, "What?"
Yeah.
Well, I like the deal of being able to, like, if you're gone, where you can have certain lights come on and makes people think that somebody's home, where it's not the same thing all the time.
Yeah.
Security to where I can run it internally and just, not have to, because the way I'm seeing this from y'all talking, I can just have that local. I don't have to pay
Yeah.
somebody.
Right.
It's just lock the doors, have some sort of deterrent device to where if something is to happen, that one, it records, two, something goes off to deter them. Because we do live out here in BFE, where we're at.
Number one
Right.
cheapest thing for security is lights, motion activated lights that you can turn on and off.
I'm all about
cheap
lights. You
security.
can see the light system I have outside in front of the shop. It lights this whole place up like daylight.
Yeah.
And I'm wanting more. I just don't want to be an ass to the neighbors, because I would put another set of those. They're like what do they call them? Night day lights, but they're LEDs and they're freaking bright. I mean, it lights it up pretty good. And I wanted to put some on that corner of the shop and some back here on this side and just light it up like Fort Knox here. But you can see these lights when you're coming down the highway. That's how bright they are. You could tell where the house is.
Oh, Joey's home.
Nice.
How bright those dang lights are.
No, I
And
mean,
they've done
getting-
pretty good. I think I don't know where I don't remember. Whenever I built the shop, I bought those and put them in there.
I mean, no, there's a lot of, the good thing about nowadays is there's a lot of good options out there where you can do things. Now, when I started doing home automation stuff was a bazillion years ago now, and there just wasn't, you had to want it. You had to really, 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 really want it. And a lot of people will go through the progression of, getting a few smart devices, and just like you were talking about last night, Joey, running into the frustration of having to pull out an app on your phone or something like that to control it. It just makes it a larger barrier than it needs to be, where you can now very easily get something that looks just like a normal wall switch that is addressable by, any one of the voice assistants that are out there, or can be scaled up and taking to, some of the other, controller systems like Home Assistant, Home Seer, some of the other things like that would allow local control to happen. So you don't have to, if you lose internet, you still have, lights turning on like they normally would. You also don't have the privacy concerns of things leaving your house and having to come back into the house. And then you can also start looking at, if you have privacy concerns with, the ladies in the box listening to you and recording you or doing things, you can also do even localized home or voice recognition now, where what you're talking to is just your house and not having to make a full line out to the internet for processing and back down to the house. So there's a lot of options out there now that weren't out there before, which makes it a whole lot easier to get into, dip your toe into, or to be a crazy person like me and do all sorts of crazy stuff.
How has all like the AIs fit into home automation now? Is there a lot of tie-in that you're starting to see, or is that all still new territory? It hasn't really.
It depends. So so like Home Assistant has a OpenAI ChatGPT integration where it lets you talk to it and stuff. But the really interesting one is the cool thing about Home Assistant is it's an open source project. So you can have, you don't have to rely on one company to develop the program or to develop the application. You can have a lot of different plugins and things that are stacked on top of it from just a community of developers that are interested in doing something for themselves. And so there's a guy that recently released for sci-fi fans, MCP, Master Control Program from Tron, but just released the MCP element that allows you to integrate Claude directly with Home Assistant. And so the neat part about this is, as opposed to now having to think about how I'm going to program the house to do what I want, I can speak, and you can speak the plain language to Claude and say, hey, Claude, I want this to happen when I come home, ... And it will do the actual configuration and programming, just based on the intent that you give it. And it might come back and say, hey, we can't do this because you don't have enough sensors, a motion sensor or a door sensor or a window sensor to make that type of automation available to you. And then it can recommend it because it's going to have, the general Internet of Things knowledge, and then, very specific knowledge about your setup. So that's the really interesting part to me, of course, giving it guardrails. So it doesn't automate your CNC to chop you up and become your robotic overlord. But those types of things are really neat, to the point where I've used it to start trying to build an inference sensor for the house. I think I've talked about this to y'all before, where I wanted to know, based on where I'm at in the house and what's going on in that particular location, of what's the intent of me being in there. So if I'm in the bathroom in the morning and the shower comes on, then it knows I'm getting ready for the day, and the house reacts differently, or the bathroom reacts differently, or you go to bed at night and you just lay down and the bed sensor gets you and the house goes to sleep. Just things that you don't think about.
Bed sensor.
Yeah, a bed sensor.
That's a little too much, but
Why?
no.
Well, I mean, I don't have to tell it good night. I don't have to tell the house good night. I just, I'm in bed, and wife's in bed and the TV's off, then it's bedtime. And so the house arms the alarm, and every light in the house. I mean, the biggest frustration is I broke something a few weeks ago, and for like a week I had to go around that, because after everybody turns all the lights downstairs on, if it's time to go to bed, you got to go around and turn every one of those lights off. And my wife was always getting on to me. She goes, "Your stuff never works right." And then she walks downstairs and the lights don't come on for her just automatically. And she's like, "When are you going to fix this?" I'm like, "I thought you hated the home automation stuff. And now that it's not, doing the things for you, so it's funny."
They're I'll shut up because I don't know if somebody's watching, but
So, but I enjoy it because it is interesting, just from a creative or a what can you automate standpoint. Makes it interesting and fun.
Yeah.
But it also
it's already exploding in my head, because I started off that I just wanted this so I could make sure that my battery chargers turn off, and now I'm doing all sorts of I see you, Matt. You have to look at me like that. You're gonna do it eventually. We'll influence you. Now I've gone down a rabbit hole where I'm already thinking of, I could put this there and I can sync it and make that a command to turn this on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's really, I mean, to the point where I don't use a garage door opener.
Right. Geofenced?
Something similar to that. Both the geofence, but also, Bluetooth Low Energy proxies that sense that the phone's home, that we're home. So it knows it's us, and garage door opens, pull in. 10 minutes later, garage door closes. You drive away, garage door closes. You don't have to think about it. It's just, it's just a creature comfort that if you can make happen and you get it to work, you're like, yes, it works. And then you don't ever think about it again until one day you've broken something, it doesn't work. And then the garage door's open for 17 hours because you forgot to close it. But
I guess that's happened to you
a few times.
Not a few times. There's a lot of protections you have to put in. Like I was out of the country once, and the electricity went off or something like that, and it came back on in the middle of the night, and so the house woke back up, and it basically figured out that somebody's just arrived. No, nobody left. It just that it happened to go power off and power back on, so it thought somebody arrived, and so the garage door goes up, but the alarm was already on. And so then the alarm goes off, and then the police show up, and then my wife is freaking out because she thinks there's somebody has broken into her house. There are downsides, but
Oh man, I bet you were in the doghouse for a little bit on that one.
Yeah, so we had to put some fail safes in, so there's a relay cutoff that makes it where the garage door won't act wrong at night. So
how long is the whole house battery backup system last now? and how many solar panels charge that?
Exactly.
See, I had an old system back in the old shop, and it was just magnetic brake. Back in the early 2000s, one of those big security companies, right? And they had window brake sensors, and then they had motion sensors. And we put one on each corner of the shop, and they were used to try to help cancel each other because of the heat waves in there during the day.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't help because it was constantly going off. And the sheriff's department would always get called. And they would show up out there or they'd call me. So I finally had to turn those sensors off because it didn't work during the day. And then the one that started to get me was the garage door, and I was out of town like you. Sheriff's department calls me that they're getting dispatched to my shop, and it was the garage door sensor. I guess there was a windstorm that come through, and over the years that garage door got a little play in it.
Yeah.
And it set off the damn alarm. And they finally told me, they said, "Sir, if you don't get this under control, we're going to start charging you every time we come out here."
That adds up quick.
And that got remedied right away. Cut the cord and be done with it. Shut it all off.
So
But
now,
yeah.
you know, she likes to. I like to tell the jokes of the bad events, but we've been in the house now 12 years here, and there's like 3 or 4 instances over those 12 years of doing it that it's been not a good outcome. It always seems to happen when I'm not here. You know, it never happens. It never happens when I'm here. It always happens when I'm not here. So yeah.
Yeah, those security systems are something else. And those cops start showing up. They start asking a lot of questions and make sure you are legit.
Yep.
Right, Matt?
Sneaker net is what they call it.
But you can get it where it's reliable enough. I installed a system for my parents at their house, and they're in their late 70s, or excuse me, mid 70s, and it works just fine for what they need. And so there are, the Caseta system that I told you to get is bulletproof from a lighting control perspective, and you can buy things that are really, really bulletproof. When you go off the deep end like me, you start pushing the boundaries of what you should be doing sometimes, and you have to learn. You have to learn from those mistakes.
I just want to turn my lights on automatically. That's it.
Dude, that's Kate. We can do that all day.
And Matt
That's
gives a
getting
big
really
sigh.
frustrated.
Yeah, he is. It's fun. It's just fun. Just being, you need to try it and you'll get on board.
It can also be
some
useful.
point- At some point, you try to create a problem. I'm just saying.
Sure. But then you find a solution.
That's right.
Mhm.
So you had to find a solution for a problem that you created.
The problem was I don't want to walk around and turn all my lights off. So I fixed that
Yeah.
solution, and that solution is now fixed 360
That one right there,
days of the year.
this right here has solved that problem so many times. One of those right to the back of the head. Turn off the light when you leave the room. Solves that problem. Give me your paycheck. We're going to pay for the electric bill. Solves that problem. And I didn't have to spend any money.
Oh,
Just saying it all.
you're a better trainer than I am.
What's the saying? He's just not ready.
Well, I'm definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just not ready
he's
yet.
Not even close to ready.
Not even.
Hey,
I'm, not
solve
even
the- hey,
I'm not even thinking about it. Y'all over here playing foosball, and I'm over here still playing football. So yeah.
So see, here's the thing, man. The amount of money that it probably did save me because it helped me catch a certain teenage, miscreant sneaking his girlfriend out of the house once. I'm just saying, how much money
No.
did that possibly save me?
Now I do have cameras, and they're automated. They literally bloop, has nothing to do with my power. Has nothing to do with anything else. It just I can see them on my phone. I'm good with that. Records it. Good. I'm done.
So just saying, it helped me. Let me catch a certain misbehaving young man.
I got you.
I've caught mine before at the house misbehaving himself too with those said cameras, and he thought he was being Slick Willie. And I caught him red-handed. I caught the recording, and when he got home from school, I laid the phone down and I said, "Explain that to me." Ain't no getting out of that.
Nope.
Right
there's
there in
not.
color. Right there in color. Explain that to me. In front of all the siblings and mom, everybody. Explain that to me. We had a little come to Jesus talking that day.
That's the best one.
It was great. I was like, it finally paid off. It finally paid off. But I never caught the people stealing my propane tanks. Never caught
Which
them.
is probably the reason why you got the cameras in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I started setting up game cams, and the time they come back and got them, that's all they would take. So you know what they were probably being used for. They wouldn't take nothing to work with because there was plenty of stuff. You know, one time I left a brand new tiller underneath the awning. They didn't even bother with that. They took propane tanks. So the game cam was full, so it couldn't record anymore. I didn't realize it. The next time they came back again, the dang batteries were dead, and I didn't realize it.
Perfect.
And yeah, you know, so live and learn.
Oh, Joe, you got your IVAC stuff all set up and ready to go now?
No, I got to start on that this coming week, hopefully. I'm waiting on one more piece, and I'm going to try to get everything done. Well, the majority of the shop, like, finish tomorrow with the mats to where I can get stuff in its position where it's going to be and start putting the piping up. And then I'll put all
Where are you with the apprentice? Is it still marinating, or
Oh yeah, that's
that's going to be marinate for a couple months?
Yeah, and I'm not.
I wish it was.
Hell, I
I wish it
forgot
was.
that I ordered the damn thing not too long ago, until we started asking when we were going to get those. I forgot.
I wish it was. I wish it was the same depth, the 16.5 that it is, just wider, like 24.
What's that?
So you want it
apprentice.
wider,
Oh,
not deeper.
Not deeper. Be interesting, but I have something I want to do with it just yet. But I was like, oh, I could get a ball screw off one of the things, and I could get 2 more rails off something else, and I could cut it and extend it. And
You can order those ball screws really.
what? Wackerly.
I went down that rabbit hole, so I
Let
was
it go.
looking at
Let
possibly
it go.
extending even further. Once you get past 4 foot, or actually almost, it's like 5.5 feet, then it starts to get super expensive.
oh, I just want to go to 24. I just want it to be.
That's not
I just want-
expensive at all.
No, I just wanted it to be 24 inches wide. I have a couple things that I want to do, that having like 2 of those running,
Mhm.
if they were 16.5 by 24, would be perfect for, cycle times.
Yeah. Here's a cool thing: design your own CNC.
Ooh.
Why not?
That guy don't got the time to do that.
I don't get to.
Forge 3D CNC.
Got a nice ring to it.
It does.
It does. Don't stop.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I mean, it is
Yeah,
2026, so
Yeah,
we're
planted.
able to have new products.
It's been planted.
Forge 3D CNC.
You realize what you just did, Matt? You just put him into a spiral, and he's going to be up until 4 a.m. researching and talking with folks out of the
ChatGPT.
country,
He's
other
gonna be
countries.
talking with ChatGPT to build him a business plan and how to.
No, I have a modicum of self-control when it comes to that. I know what that would take, and
Who just went out of business? Which CNC company was it that went out of business? What was
Cam Master.
Cam Master? Yeah. Maybe look into that. See if you can buy that franchise.
Well, that's what happened.
You see how he works? You see how he works?
I don't know if they have a link in that bio for that one, Steve. I don't know.
No.
But
No.
I don't know if there's a link. In
No,
that
but if
bio.
you buy it, we could set up an affiliate program.
See, even the chat's out there saying, "Do it, do it."
Oh, a bunch of very bad influences.
Just think, extruded aluminum,
Yeah.
and they package it up with the Forge 3D system, back table, everything. It's just done. One-stop
Yeah.
shop.
There you
Well,
go.
you-
You could link Fusion. You could link Fusion as your, cam. I mean, I'm telling you right there, bud.
Get them on board
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
for the CAM software and
Telling you.
CAD and CAD.
Mhm.
Sell it as a package.
Yep.
Y'all are bad influences.
We should schedule that that Fusion 360 for makers CMP
Ooh,
college class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should get that on a calendar.
But we need Tyler now. We need it like completely just
Joey proof.
dumbed down, like just the basics.
Well, I mean, I would say, yeah, that's not a one-time thing. Yeah, what's
No.
what's
The series.
Bob, what's Bob's?
hey, bud, we
Claggett?
got your.
Um,
I was gonna say
yeah.
we got your services for a while.
See,
but
I think
more
I
like
think it is.
we
Is
got
it
our
Fusion
services.
360 for makers?
Yeah,
I
he's
think
got
that's the name of it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Fusion 360 for make it's a
Yeah.
good
Yep.
yeah, we
It's
can
just
I
like
could,
the
we could
Kyle
definitely,
Ely for Vetric.
yeah, it would be a good thing. I would say we could probably do one that's more of a very, very brief primer, and then refer them to Bob's course or something like that. Because it is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
very it's a much more comprehensive course that's built. Then I would spiral and want to do some type of curriculum and everything else, and then that would be just
Curriculum's fine. We can do multiple classes.
Yeah, and it's a good.
I mean, I did hand plane 101.
okay. Do you want me to do a curriculum or do you want me to build a CNC? There's this.
No, you
Well,
can do
Yes.
we could
Yes.
venture right into.
we could do the curriculum and we'll be talking to you about this stuff at the same time, and then we
And then
could
I'll
just
just throw my
progress
own
into
3D
the-
Start building my own 3D printer because I mean it's just the same system. It's just extruding plastic as opposed to spinny blade of death. I mean,
Now you're talking.
Mhm.
Speaking about that, did I see Creative came out with a processor
Creality.
to was it Creality? Maybe I thought it was Creative, but
Okay.
basically it's a big huge blender that grinds up all the poop left over from your projects,
reality.
and
Reality, I think it was.
and then actually you can make your own filament. That was Creality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Creality. So there's been a couple of attempts at this, in the past to do this. Now there's a couple things. First off, you pretty much have to be using one particular type of filament because otherwise you're going to get mixed waste between PLA, PETG, or whatever. So you have to be really consistent with what you're using. It would really only work for PETG, and PLA. You really wouldn't be able to do it for something like you may be able to do it for ABS. You wouldn't be able to do it in any of the fiber field
Right.
things out there. In the past few attempts have just been not done well because you really do have to get the particulate size when you do grind it up and you do get it chopped down. You really do have to get those pellet sizes to a very consistent size so that when you melt and they extrude, it comes out right. It's more from a recycling perspective and a reuse perspective than it is a cost perspective because I cannot imagine that from from a investment in time and energy to make your own filament that you're going to save any real money for the price that you can get filament at today from
Right.
from some sources. I mean,
But it is nice that it's
hobbyist-
upcycling.
yeah,
and it
for a
doesn't end up
hobbyist
in a
that wants to
landfill.
upcycle, yeah. But
Yep.
the question is, I guess it's going to be if you're running a bamboo that has a lot of a lot of the poop that comes out, it probably might make some sense with the quantity that you make. Man, you got to have a lot to get a spool of filament. It'd be a labor of love. It'd be a labor of love to get it done.
I mean, I
Yeah.
remember looking at one, gosh, 6 months ago or something, and that was like 2,500 or 3,500. I think it was on Kickstarter or something. And I crunched the numbers and stuff. I'm like, okay, I could buy this, or I could buy, hundreds of rolls of filament or something. And like I don't want to throw all this waste in the landfill, but yeah, I don't know the answer.
Yeah, I mean that's the downside. I'm still trying to sell like all the reusable spools and things that I have. I try to resell those so that I'm not just tossing them. But at the quantity that I make the spool, that I exhaust a spool, and since some of the filament that I use doesn't come just as the reload. It comes as the full spool and the
Yep.
and the roll.
That's a good thing about refills, but not everybody does it.
Well, it's also they may do refills for PLA or PETG, but they won't do refills for ABS glass fiber, TPU, other filaments. So when you get into the step up filament, because most people are going to use those at volume. PLA, PETG, people use it at a pretty high clip, but
Yep.
that does give me some pause when I'm having to. I have boxes of the bamboo reels that I have to try to sell, and I can't sell them fast enough on eBay. And if I'm not selling them in 4 or 10 packs, then it's not worth the effort to do it, because eBay is the pit of insanity as far as actually telling you, hey, you sold something. It is ridiculously bad. It's so bad. I don't know how anybody runs those as a marketplace. Oh, it's so bad.
Well, y'all want to put a bow on this?
Sounds like good idea.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all Sunday.
Sunday.
Someday.
And we do have Mr. Ed Mancini on the show. He is going to graciously make his presence on Creative Makers Podcast. So hopefully we'll see some of y'all there.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.